Hello everyone, we're back with another reaction. We're on episode 10, season 1. We're on the Flares Series 2's reaction series, and I think we're just going to be doing mostly his reactions for now. I just really want to catch up with two of the reactions, and yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this reaction starting right now.
It was amazing, man. I loved last episode. It was great with the clowns and stuff. Well, okay, I hate the clowns.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't like the clowns.
Still, it was a good episode of, Ben
not too much of
overcoming
clowns
his
either.
fears, learning how to, fight his fears, and now he's, overcome it, and now he's not afraid of clowns. I still hate fucking clowns. That shit is scary as shit. But it was definitely interesting how the clown, got a hold of everyone's souls and was like
manipulation,
sucking up all their happiness. Definitely an interesting, fairy or power,
yeah, new power.
I don't even know what to call it. Mechanism.
Yeah,
right?
scale.
But yeah. All right. Hype for this episode though. I'm curious to see what else is going to happen in the season. Hopefully, I do want to see more Kevin. Like Kevin was fucking.
Yeah.
Goated.
So we have also got some grey matter. Last episode we saw some wild matter. Grey matter might come in soon. Kevin and Eleven obviously making a return would be the big deal, but that will eventually kick into high gear with Kevin.
When they showed him, I hope he comes back as another, as like a reoccurring antagonist. But yeah, if you guys want early and uncut reactions,
recurring antagonist is the way it's going to go.
Edited reactions, check out the membership.
All right, you can check out here and you can subscribe as well below. So.
Museum?
Yep, museum.
Book of Spells.
Book of Spells.
It
Book of
contains
Spells.
ancient witchcraft and
All right.
rituals from the late 1600s. Maybe you should work here, dear.
Sure. Oh, spell book.
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, will you get the idea that the Book of Spells, our Commodore Book of Spells is, it's literally, how do I say, it's going to become part of hexes, and there's also an evil concept. Obviously, they're talking about it casually in a museum, but they don't realize the scale, the power of it. It actually has meaning on like a scale to be used. Also, this frame is crazy with Ben's eyes being animated.
Obviously, I feel like that's true because from what we've seen, this world, like the modern world, has a lot of interesting powers. Like mutants. Definitely some interesting mechanism with the souls and stuff. So I feel like if Gwen gets a hold of this book, she could actually be pretty helpful. Like spells. Damn.
He's also already mentioned about Gwen harvesting the power as well. So he's already on the right tracks. Like, Gwen definitely is the right source, because you think about Gwen having no power at this point other than sort of like unique strength, unique capabilities that you won't typically see, but otherwise there's no real like superpower or like power that she's attaining from it. And he's kind of left behind with Ben being the carry hard, and Max also being a bit mysterious, but also being kind of regular alongside Gwen.
That sounds pretty cool. Oh, what the fuck?
And immediately,
hey, why is everyone levitating? What the fuck?
Something tells me.
You know what I really wonder is, like, with this magic element, would you consider this a manipulation, or like assuming that we're gonna run on the tracks of mana manipulation on like a high state being the reason he's able to conjure this sort of movement? Would you think that mana is now being able to manipulate anti-gravity to lift everyone upwards? That's an interesting question.
This isn't on the tour.
What the heck is that?
The Arcana Book of Spells. All of its power shall soon be mine.
What, you a witch user?
I can't remember Book of Spells.
Oh. You need to save everyone, oh?
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so we're actually getting magic versus aliens.
Yeah.
That is some cool concept. I love that. All right.
It's crazy.
Witchcraft versus aliens.
Yeah, witchcraft, basically magic.
Nice. Yeah, we do need it separate. Good. Very good.
Clean.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like... What the heck is that? Fire?
Conjuring, yeah, fire.
Holy shit. Wait, can we learn
Just
that
set
stuff?
the blank soul on fire.
Oh,
Crystals.
wait, witchcraft can do so much. Like,
Yeah.
crazy how much we can do with it. Like, we just saw him use fire,
Yeah,
shoot
fire.
diamond, exploding crystals.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
It's definitely, I feel like, a state of conjuring, man, because because it's a serious show and you can sort of like make a concept of like magic just being a thing anyways. Like you can separate it from mana like just like that because you want to conjure that concept. But canonically, like using mana manipulation, then you can kind of understand the sort of strange projection of different capabilities that they're using. And this is just the staff, the unique staff that he's holding.
Cool. Blinding light. Also, this guy can react fast enough to accelerate speed.
Yeah, that's actually impressive. He actually accelerate.
Damn. Telepathic powers. Oh, nice. Good. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was quick impact.
Nice job.
Just doing what I need to do and keeping it low-key.
Wait, it's over just like that?
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't seem like it'll be over that quickly.
There's no way it's like done just like that. Wait, you take him to the EMS? Honestly,
Yeah, miss.
I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah, I'd be worried as well.
Does anybody notice me? Hey, being a hero is not about getting attention.
Yeah.
Hello?
Literally.
Exactly make you a hero, unlike me.
The ego's too crazy.
The ego is
Because that watch. All the
Yeah,
cool
she makes a
souvenirs.
point.
it's true.
But the thing is, Gwen, I don't think you want to turn into a wild mutt
Yeah.
or a stink fly, so that is a different matter.
All right.
To be fair, we've never seen Gwen actually transform into Syncfly or Wildmat.
Gwen,
Dude,
don't you have something you want to say?
wait, so she might actually learn how to use witchcraft. She might be... Dude, that's going to be dope if she does.
to bed?
So I'm down with that.
Manipulating
Change the fact that you're just plain lucky,
magic.
but thanks.
No.
You're welcome.
I love
Those
the love-hate
spells.
relationship. Are you sure he shouldn't be in cuffs, man?
My destiny shall be
The charm of luck is so like fascinating because how the heck do you make sense of it? Would you say that the charm of magic is essentially not magic of the luck, but it's assuming like you're forcing probabilities of events to occur such that it's now favoring you. So you're having low probability events and sequences and intervals that are now like one's affecting the other. You're creating this sort of relationship between it. Is this like quantum entanglement? Are we affecting different unrelated like all events that are sort of related far from each other, and we're sort of creating this probability relationship between two separate events? Or is this like, again, to mana, you're manipulating energy and changing the entropy state of something, for example, such that you've got this sort of predicted event. There's one event that's going to cause, and it's going to cause something else that benefits you, and then you've got that sequence then follows another. So you're just sort of, it's like tweaking time, but not really actually. Like it's like current state, so you're kind of manipulating basically probability of the events. So like in a real life example, it's really hard to explain, but like if you, I don't know, if you're playing a football match and you slide tackle someone, you slide tackle the ball off them, and then that ball now goes off to your teammate. Your teammate then is now about to get tackled. He takes he like kicks the ball. It kicks up on the guys who's to try and come and tackle you. It deflects upwards, and now the ball's going well ahead to your attacking player. Your attacking players are on the run. You've got that sort of beneficial sequence that runs in, and then it sort of works out like that. How by the idea of favoring that low probabilities are really like how do you do that? That's like really quite strange. Maybe like if you're like able to manipulate fire, and like for example, and then you use that fire to your advantage, such that normal people who don't know how to do a fire with using wood, they're still struggling. You've got this sort of conjuring technique that then manipulates and benefits to your advantage.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that is what I was worried about. Not taking off his gear and stuff. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, man.
EMS just taking is crazy.
11 crawfish to my 9. Sounds like it's time to make it an even dozen. I don't
Yeah, like
think
this.
so.
How did you
So
do that?
crazy.
What the fuck? Damn. What kind of spell is that? Oh,
You're not.
ew.
That is
What the
grim.
fuck? Yo, that
The fact
thing's
that they're alive
by
as
the
well.
way.
It's so grim.
Witchcraft
Makes you-
Museum.
makes you-
Going back there.
Want to shake your body.
Where's the book?
He locked it in the vault.
The vault.
So the police, the average police, locked it up in the vault
Can he get through?
with a safe. Crazy.
Damn, you can rip
Ripped apart
you can
steel
rip
vault.
apart steel too? Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Arm is missing. Battle with that speed creature.
Speed creature.
speed creature.
Never actually saw a crawfish climb in someone's nostril until today.
Glad I can make your day, Grandpa.
By the way, I feel like I should get you something in return.
Does it make her lucky or something?
Yeah,
It kinda
he's figured it out. It's like to do with luck.
That's far enough.
Look at Max putting his hand up, telling people what to do.
Damn, your
Boss
grandpa
man.
got aura.
Exactly,
Personal
aura.
friend, Diamond Head.
Oh,
On walk.
come on, wait.
Time out.
This is
It's not working
my lucky
today?
day.
Damn. I feel like Gwen's gonna do something though.
Yeah,
I feel like that charm makes her really lucky for some reason.
yeah. Oh, I love
Does
this
each
track.
charm have something
That's
like
playing.
unique?
Background.
Take care of them.
Oh,
You know what? Screw it. Every reaction, I basically do an OST ranking. I like to do it. So you know what? This track that's playing right now that you just heard, that this track is the one that's in the Figgy Mounds that plays when you're in like an interval or anything. I actually used it in one of my intros. If you've seen it a long time ago, I had it in my intros, which is really cool. I had it for my, I think, Subnautica and Venture to Earth, like the initial couple of reactions. You'll probably see it. This track, I really love this one. I think I'm gonna also put it on a 9.8 as well. I mean, at this point, everything's gonna be 9.8. But I promise you, it's the reason why I put a 9.8. Like a 9.9 above 9 is considered like really good for me, and then like 9.5 is like there's basically subtleties in the music and like the way you perceive and value the music track that I think I'll make it 9.5. 9.6 then is like again to the beats and everything. If you get from like a 9.8 to a 9.9, I would say like something more memorable or something like you instantly remember back to. It's like the good old days sort of like thing that you remember. And then 10 is like the ultimate, like you can't like you remember it. It plays in your head even when you're not even listening to the music. You're like perceiving the exact tune of the track. You also just enjoy like ordinarily you just enjoy the track so much so that it just like is a fundamental part like of the game. Like in itself, you value it that much on a high scale. Like that's the way I perceive these scales of reaction, which I'll be doing shorts on like the OST and doing a tier list as well. So that's my plugin. It's not really a plugin; it's a ranking. So you know.
oh, nice. That's just lucky, bro. Ah,
There's the luck.
so it makes other people unlucky.
Yeah, so it makes
It
other
makes
people
you
unlucky.
lucky. Damn.
I actually didn't think about it like that. It makes other people unlucky in favor of you being lucky. That makes more sense. Like when you have like mutually exclusive events and like that, then obviously then it's not working in your favor. You're kind of eliminating that sort of concept of mutually exclusive, and then you're taking in the probability event of. It's like having that extra background knowledge behind something that you already know what the other person does, and you're both starting on that same level. And you've got that extra advantage now. You're making steps up on them, and they're now like sort of falling behind what you know extra. It's like hidden knowledge.
Adios. Oh yeah, that's a concussion.
It's also like conjuring geometry. Like you're perfectly timing the physics of an event, putting the right force and pressure on that, and perhaps the manipulation of mana is still giving you such forces, producing the exact amount of force. Like you think about it, putting the exact amount of force into something, such that they push back at the right force, where the glizzy stand goes backwards. For example, that guy lands on the other that. Like sequentially, that wouldn't have happened if you had put a different amount of force into it, or you didn't put any force into it and make that decision. So it's like subconscious state.
Right there, man. Yeah, I think that charm is
This
special.
little girl is a
It
hero.
is really special.
Oh, you're gonna be a superhero with a mask?
It's super mask.
What are you going with? What kind of look are you going with?
Hey, Gwen.
She's not down. She's testing it out. Okay, the powers. What the fuck?
It's crazy. Look.
Okay,
Nothing but the
but
bottom
the thing
of
is,
the net
with luck, I mean, luck is obviously powerful as shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
in my opinion, luck is like so broken.
Yeah, it's broken.
But the thing is, with luck, there has to be a demerit. Like, something has to counterbalance it. So,
Yeah.
if you're getting lucky, someone else has to be getting unlucky.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
Definitely not playing horse.
Give me the ball.
Not till you tell me how you did that.
Like every time it glows, everything just goes my way.
Yeah.
Nothing like
Yeah.
a good night's sleep.
Oh, shit.
I think that's valid actually, because literally in the event of being lucky like that, this now become really unlucky.
We need...
Time to watch a real hero at work.
Yeah, me. I'll be
Damn.
right back.
What are you gonna do? Bro, she's gonna save them, isn't she? Wildma, by the way. Also, sorry to all the Heat Blast people out there, fans. I always kept calling him Wildfire. I don't know why. I just kept combining him with
Wildfire.
Wildma and like just his attributes.
He's gonna be even more confused when Wildfire comes in.
Over here! Oh shit. Wait, that's your costume? Why do you look like Cat Girl?
So,
Damn.
Lucky girl, Grandpa.
it's pretty similar to
Lucky
Catgirl.
girl. Yeah, she having her hero phase now. Alright. Oh. Bro, that is crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, now what?
Gwen, I mean Lucky Girl, move!
I don't think she needs to move. Ah. What's going on?
It's just like this is chaos.
Make it worse. Ah. Okay.
Slide down the chute!
Alright, so I feel like what's happening is Ben is getting the unlucky effects
Yeah.
while she's getting lucky. That's
Yeah,
kind of crazy,
literally.
no?
Crazy, but
How did you pull off this amazing rescue?
I wonder how the people actually in the background never actually saw Wildmark. Like he's pretty open.
What the?
Who's your hero?
Ah, shit, he's gonna see it.
This guy's just casually walking the
Lucky
street.
girl.
Damn. Yep.
And look, it's
What
part
does
of
it
this set
say?
called the Charms of Bazel.
Charms of
This
Bazel.
charm is luck. There are also charms for fire, levitation,
Levitation?
reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation's
What's the
crazy.
reincarnation one?
That's why he wanted the Book of Spells. But it says all the charms of Bazel must be used for the spells to be at the full power.
I'm afraid more like was. We need to turn that charm into
Reincarnation must be related to when like Charmcaster turns into a dragon. Like yeah, definitely like
the
got some
museum.
relationship.
No,
No.
fair!
Not before I try it.
Use it again. We're gonna need someone with the power of Lucky Girl.
Damn.
That
Yeah,
won't
that
tune
is
out.
not true. We saw
Yeah.
You
Kevin.
did? It's
Yeah.
not you. It's that charm.
It's not you either.
Yeah, it's
that
your watch. I mean,
You're
she's
just
speaking
jealous
back.
of me.
Reports are coming in that the city's famed haunted history mansion has come alive, trapping
Come
dozens
alive.
of visitors inside.
Oh, is that a bait?
on it.
Yeah, we're really
think it's a
doing
bait.
the superhero work now, huh? So how much time do they have left of their vacation?
I'm the real hero here.
Hey, you know, the show doesn't need to be called Ben 10 anymore. It can be called Lucky Gwen from now on.
Literally. By his fate, Ben's made for it. No matter how much the luck is, Ben exceeds that on a like. There's not even like multiverse. Like this is just like this is breaking the values of even what luck means to the point where fate is now generating everything beyond your side. It's just pushing luck out the side, such that Ben's fate and link to everything he's doing in the future is affecting, and time itself is now bending. Not bending, but like you know what I mean. Like such that the show is about him. It's not about luck. Luck Ben.
Interesting. Holy fuck.
Lucky girl.
The thing is, I feel like luck is more powerful than the other charms. So I feel like she can win.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely really OP. So how to balance?
Alright, how do we stop this?
Lucky Girl's in the haunted house.
Yeah, the posing is kind of crazy, no? Ooh. Is that the telekinesis? Do you not see him?
You don't need luck when you've got skill.
I mean, that is true.
Exactly.
I mean, she is getting a bit overconfident, to be fair.
Yeah.
Come on, use the charm spells. Nice. Oh. Good catch, Grandpa. Oh
Catching a lady like that is crazy.
Alright, forearms.
Forearms, come on.
Ooh.
This might be one of the longest forearm sequences you can ever imagine.
You do? Come on. I mean, it's active, right?
Everybody grab hold.
Ah. Good. You can throw that shit away, right? What the heck? Ooh. Is it just the right height?
Yeah, right high, that's crazy.
I knew it. Whoa. I guess the charm just rendered useless, huh?
My charm.
Damn, everything going her way.
I'm confused why Hex didn't grab and pull her towards it so he can grab the Bazelle, like the charms of Bazelle right off her neck. Like, interesting how she...
That's the power of luck. Damn. Yeah. I don't think it's enough, but damn, luck is... Luck is just, damn. Dude, I'm loving the OST, by the way.
Exactly, shout out to the OST. And there's a reason why I do these OSTs, and in fact, it's probably the best thing that I did, like doing OSTs on Flair's reactions, because he actually really talks about the OST as well. Not just like other people obviously do talk about the OST, but like, I mean, Flair just talks about it so often, so I just love talking about. I get carried away with talking about the OST myself, because OST for me is like probably the most, like, some of the most passionate I've ever even see anyone talk about OST. Like, I really do highly value it, and like an exceedingly high level, like, for show value.
Bro, it's so easy. What is this room? I feel like time is running out a bit. Damn, what the hell? What is this place? It's like a cell?
Yeah, it's like a it's like a Colosseum underground, a prison. it's not working for me.
That was so free, man. My god. Come on, luck. Nice, good dodge. And that's it out. All right, we take that.
Yeah.
But it's insane how, like, bro, it's just insane how troublesome someone with lucky powers
Yeah,
like
so
is. Like, look at this. She's surviving for so long.
exactly. He's
Which
doing
is
so much.
obviously outclassed, right?
But the thing is, he's also so resilient, and all the other charms of Berserk, that it's this it's counterbalancing the luck, to where the luck's trying to do as much as it can to protect her, but then obviously she herself is something a limitation to that. So then it ultimately comes down to the point where luck can only do so much, so to where it can't necessarily predict that absolute event where, like, something's coming, like something like spontaneously occurs, basically. Like, it's basically got as much high luck as it's trying to operate.
Damn. Shit. I guess it wasn't active there. That is a bit unfortunate.
I actually do wonder if it was active, what would have happened.
Where is he?
Oh. So what is he doing? Why does...
To turn this city into an old memory.
Old memory? Are you destroying the whole city? Oh shit.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my god, rip that dude.
That guy's dead.
Nice. But I feel like you don't have much time, Ben. Okay. Watch out for the trucks. Nice. Good
That
one.
is crazy. Oh my god.
You dare challenge me?
Yeah, well, obviously we chow you, bro.
Vortium!
Dude, magic versus alien? Fucking good at, man. Ooh, gargoyles?
Gargoyles.
Is that what the power of reincarnation does?
I think it
Give
is.
life to things? Ooh.
I think it can be considered. Yeah.
Are you kind of getting cooked, Ben? Damn.
You can't beat a rock, can you?
I'm sorry, that was so funny, bro. There's no way. My bro stubbed his was his shin or toe? Hey, good hit, Gwen. Oh, shin. Nice. Bro, there is no way you're losing to a fucking rock, bro. Are you? That's actually crazy, man. Dude, Grandpa Matt is a beast.
Exactly, that is an absolute beast. How the heck do you lift? That's like that's gotta be like 200 plus kilograms something he just swung there.
Oh, Matt is a beast. What the fuck? Wait a minute, bro. He whacked him far, bro. That shit was like a home run. Oh damn, great sword.
See, Ben's carrying an even heavier item, but like Max wasn't carrying too much, like less. Like that's crazy.
Oh wait, that looks cool. Wait, why does that look? Why do you look so gassed with a great sword in forearms mode? Oh nice. Yeah, I feel like you should give Ben some weapons, man.
Honestly, that's a good smart idea. Giving Ben some weapons.
But does that even work? Okay, yeah, just crush it. Oh, you gonna use it? Come on, Gwen, put it on. Oh. Into a coffin?
Coffin with the dead person.
Bring trees alive?
Rip whoever that guy is, whose skeleton was already there, and got kicked around. His bones probably got scattered about from chucking Hex down there.
I'd be unstoppable.
Ah.
I guess I could just be me.
Oh, damn. You breaking it? Oh, shit, nice. Oh, that's so cool. What the hell? Hey, very good. I do.
Arrested.
Now that my power's history,
Hey, you did the right thing. Destroying those charms.
I guess.
True. She wasn't even tempted. Nah, she took one, right?
Ben, now that you're back,
Nah, I don't think she took. Yeah, she didn't take.
I'm positive she took one of the charms, right? Which one did you take? The lucky one again?
Favor? Maybe just admit I did a good job.
You did a good job.
Okay.
There. Happy?
Totally.
Good.
Bro, I thought he was gonna say something
Never
stuck up.
saying it again. You did a good job.
Fucking baited, bro.
You did a good job.
Bro, what is that? The recorded devices that you used to have.
You did a good job.
That's pretty
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
You did a good job.
Oh, how nice.
Bro, I just love how it's an old-fashioned series and they bring up so many old different things. Just love that so much that that is like
I
that.
really enjoyed that episode. I'm glad we got a more Gwen-focused episode. It was kind of cool with the lucky powers, but that was kind of crazy how she lasted so long just with the lucky charm, right?
I think it's my favorite episode of season 1. I'd probably think like it's really high up there.
But I do wonder, since we got these like magical artifacts that can do so many things, that means there's got to be other stuff. Like I really hope Gwen gets like some kind of permanent power. I feel like she'll be great as like a wizard or something. A little bit surprised we kind of didn't, give that to her here. Also, what happened to the book, by the way? They never really showed what happened to the book. Like she just destroyed the charms, and the book is still here, I guess.
I think the book doesn't really
Good episode though.
do much about the
Hope you guys
conjuring
enjoyed that reaction.
charms. Alright, I mean, elite reaction that. So we will see you in the next reaction. I will see you probably another reaction of this type, so see you then.